some areas, the looting didn't last long. Here on the promenade, local police and the sheriff's department moved in and made several arrests. That's not okay!
In Portland, Oregon, officers took down protesters on the sidewalk. In Seattle, more looting and even more troubling scenes caught on camera at the hands of police. A shocking scene after the death of George Floyd, the reason so many poured into the streets. LA's mayor supporting the right to protest, but condemning the destruction, blaming it on extremists.
They are hijacking a moment and a movement and changing the conversation.
California's governor dispatching the National Guard.
I'ma flex on my ex, flex on the hoe. You still be in my head, so I'ma let you know. I realize how much I want you.
Hi guys, I hope you guys are having a blessed day so far. Today guys, just gonna give you my humble honest opinion about the year 2020 and what's happening around the world right now, the current events that's happening and unfolding around the world right now. This year 2020, man, it's just bad. I mean, it's just one historical tragedy after the other. It's been like getting worse and worse and worse every day, every week, every month that's passed by. It's getting worse. If you may recall, early this year, Hong Kong had a really bad riot in their country against the mainland China. They have back and forth, right? After that, early this year as well, the US assassinated Iranian General Soleimani, which in turn increased the tension between Iran and the US. And that was followed by the retaliation of the Iranian government, who fired missiles to US based and then in turn firing to what they thought was a US fighter jet, which in turn was not, and it was later on discovered that it was a passenger airline. This caused a lot of death for a lot of innocent people, so it's really bad. It's been tragedy after tragedy. And next to that was the basketball icon, guys, Kobe Bryant. His death via helicopter crash with his daughter and some of his friends. So it's oh man, it's really bad. And after that, what's next? It's the COVID thing, pandemic, right? And on top of this pandemic, here comes an event, a black African American guy named George Floyd, who got murdered by a police officer in Minneapolis, which in turn started this, there's a ripple effect. It started this civil unrest in the US right now. Guys, 30 plus cities in the US have to deal with violent protesters. It's crazy. It's like I'm watching the news today and I feel like it's from a scene from a doomsday movie, like a scene like, you know, where a movie where you know, the world ends and people are going to the streets, there's no law and order, and people are looting in order to survive. It really is this thing right now, which I'm watching right now, guys. I mean,
in the shadow of Santa Monica's iconic pier and 3rd Street Promenade, the mayhem unfolded for hours as some peacefully protested.
Heads up, heads up!
Others provoked a confrontation.
Police here are now pushing forward. They're moving all of these protesters back because the situation here is unraveling.
From dawn to dusk, the scene spiraling out of control as both sides clashed and tension rose.
Some areas, the looting didn't last long. Here on the promenade, local...
Guys, to be honest, I saw the George Floyd video, and I'm not gonna lie, I feel mad seeing that clip. I feel disgusted, I feel angry, and I can't blame the protesters. They go out to the streets, they express their frustrations, they feel angry as well, and I've seen clips with protesters violating cop cars, burning police stations. I'm kind of like in the middle right now. You know what I mean? I feel like I don't really feel something about that side of the thing that's going on. Like, you know, I feel like it's kind of like payback for them, which in turn is morally bad as well. And of course, it's been going on, man. I mean, I'm seeing clips like from the past that some news channels you know, show some clips of police officers pointing a gun to a 7-year-old boy who's just playing a Nerf gun. Guys, a Nerf gun, you pull a gun? Oh my god. I mean, there's another black African American like kid, 12-year-old, who has autism, and a white officer pulled a gun on this kid. So it's been happening too often already. So I'm not gonna lie, the people are fed up, they're frustrated, they want to go to the streets and they want to, like, you know, act out. So that part of the clip that I saw, like protesters burning cars, cop cars, I don't really feel a lot. But on the other side of the protesting, like the looting and then the vandalism, I mean, I've seen clips also, protesters looting the Louis Vuitton stores, Champs, what else? BMW, Mercedes-Benz dealership, they burned cars. Man, that I don't condone. That is not acceptable. You are allowed to protest peacefully, but some of these businesses are built from the ground up by those business owners. Some of them are small businesses, and some of them don't even have insurance, or maybe they have, but you know, they're exclusive for events like looting or something. So we don't really know, and it's bad, guys. It's really bad. What I'm seeing right now is bad. It paints a really bad picture among the U.S. You know, police officers, but I'm not saying that you know, burning cop cars are good, because like I said, I'm torn, because not all police officers are bad. You know what I mean? Not all police officers are like that guy, which is an a-hole that, you know, the guy is subdued already, on his belly, handcuffed, hands behind the back. Still, he put his knee on the neck for 8 minutes and 43 seconds. That's the report, guys. 8 minutes and 43 seconds. Man. I feel sorry for the family of George Floyd, who has had to deal with watching the video. It's really bad. And so they have to deal with this right now. And if you're in that part of the world that's not affected by this, there's no protest, because even London right now, people are protesting in the streets for George Floyd. And if you're that part in this of the world that's, you know, you're very peaceful, and that's good for you, you know, but in your own little ways, do something about the world. Maybe say a little prayer, and if you don't believe in God, then if you believe, I don't really care if you have no God, atheist, or you believe, you know, in the universe. Just hope, at the very least, just hope for the best, for that maybe these things will be okay, you know. Like the saying goes, no man is an island, and in a bigger spectrum, no country can survive alone. If whatever is happening in the US right now, it has a ripple effect to your country, to mine, to wherever you are in the world. If the US economy goes down, a lot of countries' economy will go down. There should be an imbalance. So don't just stay in your 7-bedroom mansion with your 7 cars and 7 wives and just eat potato crunch there, and don't give a you know, you're just living your perfect life, then good for you. But give a little you know, concern. We all live and learn. Let's take something from this. I don't know, man. I don't even know, like, if what I'm saying right now makes any sense. There's a million things running in my mind right now. I'm just telling you my humble, honest opinion about the current events in the world. And guys, if you know somebody who is in the US right now, give them a call, show some concern how they are, and maybe tell them if you go to the streets, then fine, but just do it you know, peacefully. And if you have relatives there, or like, you know, who have friends there going to the streets, and if they don't really have business going out, then just advise them to stay home, stay safe. Just, I don't care, just do a little something now. Make phone calls, make video calls. Guys, this is 2020. This is the future now. We're living in the future, and this thing's still happening. We're supposed to be looking in like the news for prosperity, for good news, for like the futures things. But as I feel like we're looking, you know, to the news, and we're always keep backing. How do you say this? I'm lost of words, but yeah, I think this video is too long, guys. Please stay safe out there, and I wish you guys and your families stay safe, and I hope and pray that this thing will be over soon, everything will be back to normal. Guys, until next time, peace out. Lay back tonight, I'ma do you right.